Let's see. Am I live? Yes, good. Alright, and audio is working. Awesome. Alright. Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Palworld Full Release. So, last time we started getting all of the stamps next to every single pal, but we are still missing a few. There's a few we are missing. Whether it be because they don't show up, they only show up at night. For some of them, it's because they only show up at night. Some of them, it's because they're so rare that it's easier to just breed them. And then there's Xenogard and Selene, which spawn from meteor falls. So it's night, and I've also changed how fast meteors fall. And there we go. Meteorite descent in progress. Alright. So, that should be it. Yep. So now, I need Hang Your Crest, which should be, like, all over the place. It should be all over the place here. There you are. Alright. Okay. Now that I'm here, alright. Okay. You know what? I think I'll teleport over here because I don't want to have to keep dealing with meteorites. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to come over here. And then I'm going to... I'm going to use the exploit that spawns meteorites and supply drops. Going to use that. So I just stand here. It's about... Yeah, it should be about here. Or maybe I have to be a bit further back. I need to be, like, more than 10 meters away. Yes, about here. And then you have to go back a ways so you don't get thrown far back. Okay. So. Oh, man. So, right here. Okay, here we go. Negative 642 and 246. That's where you have to be. That's where, if you stand right here at that location, then it is guaranteed to spawn. Like it is guaranteed to spawn every time. Wait, is that a? No, that's a compound bow, not a mechanical bow. How many Selines do I have? I have 2. I need 3 more. And then you need to be around 30 meters away to not get blown back by the crash of the meteor. Celine's not spawning in here. Okay. I'm gonna leave that area. I'm gonna go far enough away that it won't spawn, that the meteor won't spawn there. Okay. So I'm just gonna be over here. Okay. So that's 3. I'm gonna turn that off. I will do all the different submissions in future episodes. Right now, my only goal is to get the last 4 pals that I still need. Well, the last 12 pals that I still need, and there should only be a few. I think 4 of them needs to be got at night.
Yeah. Yep.
Should only need 1 more.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so now I quit. I change the settings for meteorites back to normal. Put the settings for meteorites back to normal. I had it at 300. So this is going to take just a minute. It's not going to take long, just a few seconds. Almost there. Good. Alright. So now, yes, so I need to, let's see. Maraith. Those are Wraiths. For a second I thought those were Blazehowl Nox. Oh. Alright. But that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. I'm gonna need one more. Here you are.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Yeah, that one's gonna have to be bred. That one's gonna have to be bred. That one, those are both gonna have to be bred because I was struggling to find those. Yeah, so it's just Catrus and Moldrin Christ. All right. So there's only 2 pals left that can be found in the world. The rest I'm gonna have to breed to get.
Yeah. Oh. Yep.
All right, nice. All right. Now let's see if Moldrin Christ has respawned yet. I just need one. I need one Moldrin Christ. It still hasn't respawned. That's great. Let me go down here and check. Are any pals gonna appear down here? No, doesn't look like it. Moldron Christ. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll keep trying. I'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's the only one that I need. That's the only one that I need to respawn.
Yep.
I will check one last time. If it's not there, then I will just go back to the menu, change the settings back to what I need them to be at, um, and then breed the pals that I still need, and then I'll check again. Yep, it's not here. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have left when I was at that base. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just need to make sure to immediately fly away from the base as soon as I get in there. Mm-hmm. Yep. The game's stuttering because of how many pals got summoned all at once. The number of pals that got summoned all at once, like, caused the game to stutter. So if I don't leave the base like immediately and get to a safe distance away, like it can cause the game to freeze up or even crash in some instances. Like the game was not optimized for PlayStation. It was not optimized for consoles, unfortunately. The game is optimized on like the Steam version is optimized because that's on PC, but console version was not optimized, and I kind of wish they had optimized it properly. So, in any case, so I've got the hatchery there. So, I need... What do I need? Okay, let's start with Mal. There. And then assign them... Here we go. No. I should have cake somewhere. I don't remember where. But I'm pretty sure I have cake somewhere in this base. Oh, there it is. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. A lucky one that has awakened. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. Alright, so next is Mao Crystal. Next, Finsider Ignis, and I have 2, so I need 3 more. Oh! That one I caught was awakened too. Okay. Finsider Ignis. Where is... Oh, here we go. Finsider, male and female. Good. And I need 3 of those. Okay. And keep in mind, folks, that the speed of that's from 2 Finsider Ignises that don't have any skills that increase work speed or breeding speed. They have no skills that increase that. And that's how fast it is, because that's just how powerful that hatchery, the ancient hatchery is. That's how powerful it is. Like, that is absolutely insane. So, I need 3 of that. Oh, I didn't even get the Finsider Ignis. I got the Gangler Ignis, which was another thing I needed. Okay. Okay, so now I need Finsider Ignis, and I need 3 of this. Okay. That's 2. And that's 3. And there we go. Okay. Next, Solmora and Solmora Lux. Oh, I only caught 1 Solmora. I only have 1 Solmora. Oh dear. And I only have 2, I have 2 female Solmora Luxes. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that out. I should have a few. Yes. There we go. So I need 3. All right. Okay, so I am gonna have to look up a guide on how to breed a regular Somora. Somora, you can breed Somora in Palworld by pairing uh, the specific parent combination Elgrove Christ and Fwack Ignis. Elgrove Christ and Fwack Ignis. Okay. There we go. All right. And there we go. And this is it. This is the last This is the last thing I need. It's just this. So, I'm gonna try one last time to find it. If I can't find it, I'm gonna look up how to breed it. And I will get the last pal that I need through breeding. Which would be very anticlimactic, so I really hope that it has respawned again. It would be very anticlimactic if the last pal that I get is from breeding instead of catching. Oh! Yay! Oh my god. I don't care. You're gonna die. You all have to die. I hate that. I was trying to ignore you. Oh my god, I hate that so much. I'm not waiting another in-game day. I'm not gonna wait another in-game day. That is the most frustrating thing ever. That is the most frustrating thing ever. Oh my god, I hate that so much. I am in such a bad mood now because of that. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's see. Moldrin Christ. Moldrin and Riptro Christ. Riptro, where is Riptro? Riptro. Moldrin. Ice. Switch over to ice, because I know Riptro Christ is an ice type. Where is it? Where's Riptro Christ? Riptro Christ. Am I blind? Where is it? Riptro, where are you? Oh, what the heck? This is so stupid. Why can't I find it? Okay, I can't search by name. I cannot search by name. Alright, fine. How do I breed a Riptrochrist? How do I breed a Riptrochrist? Riptro and Foxicle. Okay, I didn't see a Riptro in there either. How do I breed a Riptro? Beacon and Nightwing. Okay, do I have Beacon and Nightwing? No, that's not what I want. Okay, Nightwing should be relatively early. Here we go. Okay, so Beacon and Nightwing. Here we go. That's not Riptro. Beacon and Nightwing. Beacon and Nightwing. That's what I bred. Oh boy. Okay, this is so stupid. Okay. Is there a Riptro? Christ. There's a Riptro, but is there a Riptro Christ? Probably not. God, this is so annoying. Okay. Fox School.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yep.
Okay. So, now that I have that, I can breed Riptro with Foxicle. Foxicle, Foxicle. Here we go, Foxicle. They're both male. Whatever. You are no longer going to be male. You are henceforth going to be female. Riptro and Foxicle. This should make Riptro Crist. And then with Riptro Crist, I should be able to make Moldrin Crist. Huh? What the heck? What were you making? Oh, no, it did work. Okay, I guess at some point I accidentally put Bellinor Libero in there? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. That's done. They're both female. Okay. Not anymore. You are now male. Congratulations. All this work. All this work to get one pal. There. Done. Ugh. No, stop. Well, there we go. And that is pretty much every single pal I need to catch. That is every single pal I need to catch, because I now have every single pal with the stamp. Every single one. Look at that. They're all there. Oh, look at that. I did it! Oh my god. And you know what? I'm gonna put my soul spheres away. And I'm also gonna put those away because I don't actually need them just yet because I'm nowhere near done with all of these big berries. So, okay. Hmm. 50%. Max! Yo! Max! Movement speed 50%. Maxed out. Yo, that's awesome. So, there's only four. There's only four of What are these? I think these are. I think this is Yakumo. There's only four Yakumo, and then there's four Lunaris, and I'm gonna find out where those are. I am absolutely gonna find out where those are. I'm gonna have to look those up at some point, find out where they are, and collect those. You know what? I'll probably end up doing is I'm probably going to collect everything like off screen because like there's still three more effigies that I have yet to find. I believe. I believe there is supposed to be 14 different types of effigies in the game, and I've only seen 11 of them during my playthrough. So off screen, I will look up like what the different effigies are and where you can locate them. And specifically, I'm going to find out where the missing two Lunaris effigies and the missing two Yakumo effigies are. I'm going to find out where the missing two are for each of those. Um, I will not, upgrade my character. I will not upgrade. I will not upgrade my character after I've gotten all that stuff. I will wait until I am back to fully upgrade my character. So, and this still requires one. This still requires one. This still requires one. This still requires one. I imagine that all of these are probably going to only require one to upgrade each time. That's what I'm just going to assume. So, and let's see, the lowest one is Tansy. So, there's 20 total. So, I'm gonna see about getting. I'm gonna see about getting a bunch of them. I'm gonna see about getting like 20 of every single 20 of every single effigy, and then once I've got that, I will show off what happens when you get all of your stats to max, every single player stat to max. Still nothing. I really hope that they add more. They add more costumes. All right. Well, let's see. What time are we at? We're just past an hour. You know what? We have time. So what I'm going to do something pretty stupid. I'm going to do something pretty stupid. Oh, wait. Actually, no. first I'm gonna teleport back, and I'm gonna swap this out. So I don't really need this anymore because I'm not really going to go where explosions are. I'm not really going to go to a place where there's explosions, so I'm good there. Oops. There. There. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to go do something stupid. There it is. And by something stupid, what I mean is I'm going to go attack this place since since a lot of PIDF people are here. Yo, an attack copter is sent my way? Oh, that is awesome! Yo, that is cool! Yo, they just keep sending higher and higher level opponents after you. That's so cool. That was awesome. That was so cool. Oh man. Oh, that was fun. All right. Well, I mean, I'm no longer wanted. I stayed out of sight long enough that they forgot about me. That is seriously so cool. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Weapons? Can I make it? Do I have enough? I do. I do. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna need to make more AI cores after this. Mohammed Ahan, yo! Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Uh, go ahead and make these. And then you guys can make more plasteel. And once you guys are finished making these computers, I'll be able to make more AI cores. And then once I've made, actually, I'm gonna have you guys make. Where is it? Here it is. The drone launcher legendary schematic. Heck yeah! That's gonna take a while to make. But after they're done making these, I'll have them make more AI cores, and then once they're done making more AI cores, I'll probably have them make more wing cells, just because I want more. Okay. Oh, wait, don't I need more thermal? Yeah, oh no, never mind. I have 253. Okay, I will need more after this. What are you gonna do today? Um, well, actually, earlier in the stream, I finished getting the last of the, I finished getting the last of the pals that I still had to, um, the last of the pals that the last of the pals that I had yet to collect 5 of. So, I now have the little stamps next to every single pal in the game. Yep, every single one. They're all there, except for Australian because there's only one of its kind. There's only one of its kind, and you can't catch it. So, but yeah, all 299 pals. And yes, it says that there are 287, but it doesn't count the second version of Astralum, which brings it up to 288, and then there's 11 pals from the Terraria update, which brings it up to 299 in total. So, but I'm having the legendary drone launcher get made, along with some thermal cores, and then I'm going to make some AI cores after that, and then I'm going to make some wing cells. I'm going to make some wing cells, and then after that, what is next after that? Because honestly, at this point, I have done most of what I wanted to do in this stream, to be honest. It did not take long for me to do most of what I did do in this stream. So, not quite sure what to do next after that. Well, I mean, we're already an hour and 14 minutes into this. I might just have this be a shorter episode, to be honest. I try to go for roughly 2 hours for this. I've been trying to go to roughly 2 hours for this series, um, but these last couple, but this episode and like um, one of the previous episodes, I that it just didn't work out that way. So, but there will be another I will do another episode. I will do another episode. I'm trying to segregate certain events to different episodes. That way, when if people want to watch specific things, if people want to watch me do very specific things in the series, they'll know which episode to go to watch it. Like if people want to see me take on the various overworld bosses, there's an episode for that. If people want to see me take on the various bounty hunters, there's an episode for that. If they want to see me capture pals, there's an episode for that. Each episode has its own dedicated goal. Each one has its own purpose. So if there's something that if there's a part of the game that somebody doesn't like if people don't like seeing me catch pals, then they can skip those episodes and move on to the parts that they do like. And I always try to have my titles reflect what the purpose of that stream is. Unless of course something really crazy or funny happens in the stream that I really want to name the part after. There's in the early access playthrough. There was an instant. I can't even remember what episode it was. It was one of the early episodes of the early access where I had gotten to the Astral Mountains and saw Mal Christ for the first time. I had seen Mal Christ for the first time, and I rushed to get it. I wanted to catch it, and no matter how many Pal Spheres I threw at it, it kept popping out instantly, just instantly. And I wasted more than 50 Pal Spheres on that thing. I don't even remember like what type of spear I was using, to be honest. It was a slightly lower sphere. I think it was like a catch rate of like 20 something percent. So not a great percentage, but it would not stay in the sphere. It would not stay in the sphere. I threw like 50 spheres at it and it wouldn't stay in. And I got so mad that I just yelled, "Just get in the freaking ball!" I just started yelling. I was so frustrated at it. Oh. But, yeah, in retrospect, after that episode ended, I thought it was so funny that I actually named the title of the episode Get in the freaking ball, and the thumbnail was a picture of Mal Christ saying no, but with a you know how like in anime where cat characters always say nya, they always say nya. So I basically combined that with the word no, so nyo. So it wound up reading nyo. So thank you for the plasteel. But yeah, that was story time. Story time's over. Okay. All right. So now that that's done, whoo boy, really? I need more computers. Okay. I'll make 300. Sure. Come on, Lightly Knocked. You're almost done. Yeah. All right. So now Anubis just needs to finish his part, and then my legendary drone launcher will be ready. Not that I need it anymore, mind you, because I've done everything I need to do at this point. I have every single pal that I need. I've beaten all of the overworld bosses. I've beaten all of the bounty hunters. I've beaten all of the bosses in all the towers in normal and hard mode, including the final boss. So yeah, there's not really any point in getting the legendary drone launcher other than it's shiny and I like shiny things. So, what are you still doing here? Riptor Chris, what are you still doing here? I never put you guys back. Okay. Alright. There we go. Well, so this is my accessory setup. Doggen Emblem, attack up level 4, and pal attack up level 4. So me and my pals do a ton of damage. Airwalker EX, which gives me 2 extra jumps, so I can triple jump, and Aerial Dash 2, so I can dash in the air, so I can dash when in the air. Which, hang on, I forget how to do it. Let me see. Yeah. It's circle. So yeah. And then I got the triple jump. And then I also have Multi-Climate Undershirt Rare, which gives me Heat Resistant level 3 and Cold Resistant level 3. And Cold Resistance goes up to level 4. Cold and Heat Resistance both go up to level 4, which is maximum. Basically, level 4 cold and heat resistance essentially makes you immune to the hot and cold. So this gives you level 3 and level 3 heat and cold resistance, and then you just need one. You just need your armor to give you level 1 cold resistance and level 1 heat resistance. That's all you need. That's all you need, and you're basically good. So. All right. So now. Okay. I want over 100. Nice. I want over 100 AI cores. And there we go! 240 attack! Whoo boy! That's awesome. Nice. I mean, I might as well just have you guys continue to work. Continue to work, because I don't have 10,000 of a lot of these things. I have 10,000. I have over 10,000 charcoal and ingots. I don't have as many of refined ingots, or palmetal ingots, or plasteel, or hexalite, or coralum ingots, or sorelite ingots, or paxilite ingots. I kind of want 9999 of all of them. You know, for no reason other than my own greed and hubris. There's literally no reason for me to want them. It's just my own greed. It's just an excuse to keep playing. That's what it really is. It's an excuse to keep playing this game that I love so much. Uh, but yeah, while they're working on that, actually, I'll have these guys work on wing cells. Where are the wing cells? Where are the wing cells? Wing cells. I thought that was going to be in the ammo. No, they're here. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to continue to make more wing cells. Honestly, I would really love to have 9,999 wing cells as well. That is one thing I would love to have. So. Anyway. So, I think I'll just leave this episode here. And I will be doing another episode, and I'm trying to decide like what I'm going to do in that episode. To be honest, because I've done all of the major stuff. I've done all of the major stuff at this point. I've done all of the major stuff at this point. The only things left are building brand new bases. I would need to build some brand new bases. But that would require me to tear down all of my current ones. Like, I would have to tear down these four, so I can put one in the desert, one in the Astro Mountains. I want to relocate this one somewhere surrounding all of these flower petals, all these sakurachis. And then another one, like, maybe here. Or here. Yeah, here would probably be good. Surrounded by lava. And I'll keep this one here. I'll keep this base here because it's just a very nice look. It's a very nice location. Oh, that's something there's something I could do. There's something I could do. I could find alpha version. I could find or breed, more likely breed alpha versions of all of the pals that are going to be in here. My Smasher Pass tier list base. Or more specifically, my Smash tier list base. So here we got F. We got F tier. Keep in mind, these are all pals that I said Smash to when I did Smash Your Pass in a previous episode. So, but that's F tier. This is E tier. D tier. C tier. B tier. A tier. S tier. And W tier, aka the waifu tier. So, honestly, I just have all of these here as placeholders. Like all of these pals that are here, I currently have here, are simply here as placeholders. But what I think I could do is I could replace every single one of them with an alpha or a lucky, a female alpha or lucky of every single one of them. That could be something I could do. That would be a fun project. Like I already have some of them are already like alphas. I could just change their genders to female. So that could be fun. So I mean, I'll probably end up if I do end up doing that. That's probably going to be something I'll do off screen. Same thing. Same thing with getting all of the effigies to fully max out my character. That's probably going to happen off screen. Let's see. The only other things I still need to do in this playthrough, I still need to make 4 bases. I need to make 4 bases that are going to be in various locations. One surrounded by sakura trees. I definitely want one like that because that'll be beautiful. And then I want one here in the Astral Mountains, and then I want one here in the desert, and then I want one here surrounded by lava. I want like themed bases. So I'll probably have the one surrounded by lava be made of metal, and then the Japanese style building kit, and then probably the glass one here in the Astral Mountains, and then the stone one here, and then the stone one over here in the desert. So, and then let's see. After that, I still have to do all of these submissions. So that's going to take a few episodes, because I don't know how many submissions there actually are in the game. I don't know how many submissions there actually are in the game. I haven't done very many of them. But I will find out where all of these submissions are, and in a future video I will go around and activate all of them. And then for however many episodes it takes after that, I'll just be doing all of the submissions. So we get every single submission in the entire game done. Because I've already gone through and done every single main mission in the game. And then after that, all that's left is basically just to build up my 5-in-1 base. Like just build up my 5-in-1 base after that. And that's probably going to be the last thing I do, to be honest. Oh, actually, no. There are going to be 2 more episodes beyond all of that I mentioned, where I'm going to show off. Where after I've done all of that, I will show off the game to a couple of my friends. I'm going to show off my game, my save file, and everything I've been up to a couple of my friends. So that'll be really fun. So, anyway. But, yeah, so, How many episodes do I think? How many episodes? How many episodes do I think it's gonna be? I mean, I would imagine like maybe 4 or 5 episodes to do all of the submissions because it took like a good three episodes to actually do all the submissions, and then one episode to like activate all of them in the early game, in the early access version. So I imagine there's going to be more submissions this time around. So I would imagine like 5 episodes of submissions. Um, and let's see. I would imagine like somewhere from 8 to 10 more episodes. I would imagine somewhere from 8 to 10 more episodes of this before I'm done. So, bro, I bought a PC and I'm gonna play with you. I mean, I'm not. I don't have this set to allow. I don't have this world set to allow multiplayer, and I don't plan to have it set to allow multiplayer just yet. Like, not until I have done everything else I wanted to do in the game. Maybe as a finale to this whole playthrough, I could make it open. As like the finale to this whole playthrough, maybe I could make it. Maybe I could make it open to where anyone can join. Um, and then people can just come in if they please, come in however they please. So, but yeah, that will probably only be for the finale as just kind of like a farewell to the game for now, because uh, I'm sure there's going to be more updates to this game. I'm certain there's going to be more updates to this game because, as I've mentioned before, in the cutscene that opens the door to the final boss, there is a ninth slot for a ninth sphere to go into, and there is one type that has no tower coverage: Earth. Earth type does not have a tower boss. So there is no Earth type tower boss. So I'm certain that in a future update we're going to get an Earth type tower boss. And of course we're obviously still going to get more. We're still going to get more collabs. I was struggling to find the word collabs. We're gonna get more collabs with other games. I'm certain of, because several of these islands. So this one, Sealed Realm of Terraria. There's a few other islands that have an island like this. I'm certain we're gonna get more collabs where you can go into like a special dungeon that specifically has like collaboration pals. Like, I'm certain we're going to have more of that. Like, see, this one. Sunlit Isle. Sunlit Isle, there is nothing here. What's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of this? There's going to end up being a collaboration, and this is where they're going to put the portal for the collaboration. Like, I'm certain that that's what's going to happen in the future. And then, same thing with here. Oasis Isle. Same thing here. So, but yeah, so I'm certain that we're gonna get more collaborations and an Earth Tower eventually. Like, there's no way the developers are done with this game. So, plus, there's also Pal Farm after this, and more than just Pals, the dating sim. So, yeah, we're nowhere near done with this franchise. I am absolutely going to continue on with this franchise. I absolutely love this game so much. But as far as this episode goes, that's going to do it. We're done for this. We're done with this episode. So, uh, you know what? I think in the next episode, I'm just going to build. I'm going to start building. I'm going to build the outer walls of each of these bases in the next episode. That's what I'm going to do. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Oh, thank you for the likes. 3 likes. Appreciate it. All right. Goodbye.